In this video, we'll explore a what-if scenario for the movie The Incredibles. What would have happened if Mr. Incredible had never rejected Syndrome as a kid?
I only wanted to help. And what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
It tore me apart. But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
That single moment sets off everything in Syndrome's story, so changing it would completely reshape the world of the film. Let's start with the basics. Syndrome begins as Buddy Pine, a huge fan of Mr. Incredible who shows up uninvited one night wanting to be his sidekick. In the original film, Mr. Incredible brushes him off harshly, telling him to go home and that he's not a sidekick. Buddy idolizes him so much that this rejection crushes him. It turns his hero worship into deep resentment. If Mr. Incredible had instead welcomed Buddy, maybe even letting him go on a small adventure or just talking to him kindly about why he can't officially join up, Buddy likely would have never turned into Syndrome. That harsh shutdown is the spark for his whole villain origin. Without it, he doesn't spiral into obsession.
You killed off real heroes so that you could pretend to be one?
Oh, I'm real. Real enough to defeat you. And I did it without your precious gifts, your oh-so-special powers.
Buddy's resentment isn't just about the no, it's how it happens and what it represents. He grows up feeling like superheroes are overhyped phonies who reject regular people like him, especially since he has no powers of his own. Mr. Incredible's words make him jealous of their natural abilities, pushing him to build gadgets to prove he can outdo them. If accepted as a sidekick, even informally, Buddy might channel that same inventive energy into helping heroes instead of tearing them down. He'd still be driven to create tech, but it could support the team rather than replace them, keeping his jealousy in check because he'd feel like part of the group.
Just give me one chance. I'll show you. I'll go get the police.
Buddy, go!
It'll only take a second, really.
No, stop! There's a bomb!
He flies away, so Mr. Incredible chases him down, removes the bomb just in time, but it lands on the train tracks, explodes right before a train arrives, and Mr. Incredible has to stop the train to avert a crash. He pulls it off, but the damage is already done, fueling lawsuits, bad press, and public backlash against supers alongside other incidents. That pressure helps make superheroes illegal, ending the golden age where heroes operate openly. If Mr. Incredible had mentored Buddy instead of rejecting him, the golden age could have lasted much longer, although it's inevitable that at some point the Super Relocation Act would have happened. If Mr. Incredible had welcomed Buddy instead of turning him away, Buddy's path would have taken a much brighter turn. Instead of spending all those years plotting to destroy superheroes and make the public turn against them, he would have poured his sharp mind into creating tools that help everyone. We see how brilliant he is from the gadgets he builds in the original story, like those zero-point energy rays, rocket boots, and omnidroids designed to take down heroes. Flip that energy toward good, and he'd likely spend decades innovating safety gear for civilians, power-boosting suits for supers, or citywide defense systems that make emergencies easier to handle. Heroes like the Incredibles could team up with his tech, making patrols faster and rescues smoother, turning him into a key ally who bridges the gap between powered folks and regular people. That said, some might wonder if Buddy was always destined to go bad no matter what. No rejection needed, just a different path to the same dark end. His jealousy over lacking powers runs deep, and that drive could twist anywhere. The film shows his villainy stems directly from that one harsh moment. Without it, his talent finds an outlet in teamwork rather than revenge. Still, Bob had solid reasons to say no at the time. Buddy was just a kid with no powers. Even if Bob had agreed and let him come along on something small, the risks were real. A stray punch, a collapsing building, or a villain's blast could have seriously hurt or killed him. That kind of close call might have scarred Buddy differently, maybe leaving him terrified of hero work or blaming Bob for letting it happen, or it could have weighed on Bob with heavy guilt, straining his confidence as a role model and mentor. Part of what makes The Incredibles so powerful is how it weaves those real consequences into the plot.
I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
See? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat. That's the way it works.
Bob's quick decision as a cocky young hero bounces back years later as a full-blown nightmare. Syndrome isn't some random bad guy, he's a living echo of Bob's past slip-up, forcing him to face how one brusque choice rippled into lawsuits, bans, and near family destruction. Without that rejection though, we lose Syndrome entirely as we know him.